What's happening? This is Internet Wars and Rumors with your host, Supernatural the Rapper. Yeah, today we're going to get right into it on this new Turk album, Joseph. You know, according to Turk himself, this album is better than anything out there. And if it had got on all the platforms from the start, you know, it would have, no, come on, man. That album is all right. It's all right. I mean, as far as production wise, and you know, it sounds good, but to compare it to Freedom of Speech and Carter 6, first of all, it ain't better than Carter 6. And Carter 6, from what I heard, is Lil Wayne's worst Carter. You know, I don't even really know the Carter series like that. I heard some of them Carter songs and I know they popping. But I heard a little bit of Carter 6. And I was like, of course it ain't the, you know, Lil Wayne is not the same little young guy that was all, you know, hyped up like he was back then when the block is hot and all that. I mean, but he still got lyrical skills that exceeds the average rapper. But look, now BG's album, Freedom of Speech, first of all, you got to realize that what makes this album special is that what it's about. You know, that it's about BG fighting for the freedom of speech. That the courts are concerned about what he might say in a song. You know, that right there tells you right there that when it comes to all of this stuff about who is the hot boy that they most concerned about would be BG. You see, when BG came out of jail, the whole internet flipped as far as gangster rap. And then, Turk, to be real, a lot of the hype about your album is because you compared it to BG's album, and so people was looking at it, was listening to it for that reason a lot. And you know, when you have other songs like "It's in Me" and "Blame It on the System," you see, now those kind of songs, that's what I feel like, the kind of songs that you make that touch the people, you know, not this recent stuff, you and BG, whatever it is, if y'all doing some internet propaganda, you know, internet advertising, you know, internet hyping up, you know, it don't sound like it. It sounds like you're really trying to insult each other. But you know, just operating off that, eventually people gonna get tired of that. People gonna get tired of you talking about BG and that BG them. Now the Joseph concept was good too, but then that's some big shoes to follow in. It was Joseph, because Joseph was a prophet of God. And he was favored by God to the point where his brothers became jealous of him. Now to say that BG, Lil Wayne, a Juvenile, a Baby, or any of them is jealous of you, that don't seem rational. But now, it is one thing about Turk that makes him stand out from the rest of the hot boys, is that he is the most mature, seem like it. He's a very mature man. You know, he does take things too far sometimes, but he's very mature in the fact that, you know, he has a marriage, he has a wife that supports him. He's business minded, you know, he doesn't mind speaking his mind. You know, that's kind of his strength, not, you know, telling BG, hey, when we get there on the 25th, you know, we could do whatever. My people will be there, yo. and then you wonder why them people kicked you off the tour. I mean, come on, man. You saying stuff like that, and then the type of people y'all is, I mean, you know, type of people y'all is, how they know something will happen for real. And then the next thing you know, they say, well, he was saying it right here. He was saying he was gonna do it, just like a damn internet, just like a school shooter who sit up there and play and joke about, oh, I'm gonna do this and do this, then they do it. You know, so man, you know, it's like y'all got bigger things to be worried about than some misunderstandings. You know, like you say, y'all got people, y'all got homies in jail, y'all got, you know, family members that's probably going through stuff. I know y'all got to do entertainment, but just on the real though, besides from all that, man, the album whack, bro, for real. I mean, I wouldn't listen to it. I'm gonna just say that. I wouldn't listen to it, but I wouldn't necessarily just listen to freedom of speech like that either. But I mean, you know, I listen to freedom of speech before I listen to Joseph because, you know, because a lot of Joseph too, some of Joseph is the old, the old, you know, Cash Money, big timers or whatever styling. From what I understand, Turk wasn't even there, part of that. He using their other style, just like he used, I thought, Juvenile line when he said, if I'm not a hot boy, then what do you call that? I mean, you know, I call that biting. I call that biting somebody else's style, you know. You know, it's just a bad idea to try to compare your own self to somebody else. You know, say, oh, my album gonna be better than his. You know, because a lot of people, they just egging all this stuff on because they want to see y'all keep on, you know, being on the internet talking about each other. People like that kind of stuff. Nobody listening to OG Murder and all that. They like that kind of stuff. I mean, they like hearing nonsense and garbage and mess, you know, and old stories, and hear people talk about people and talk about their mama and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Turk, man, I ain't trying to be disrespectful. Like you said, respectfully, I'm just tell you your album is whack. I ain't gonna say it's garbage. It ain't garbage. I mean, it ain't like, I mean, it sounds good. It got a good sound to it, but it's just not the kind of music that, you know, is another kind of sound. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good as far as the production, you know. But as far as what I would say, you know, I'd probably give it at least a 6 or a 7. I'd give it probably a 7. I mean, it's good. I mean, the concept good too. How you say Joseph? Because it do look like your brothers kind of have thrown you away. Sure live. I mean, I don't know how y'all gonna repair. It wouldn't even look right, really. It wouldn't even look real with y'all being together, really. It's like you might as well take BG Road and just start dissing everybody in the clique. Just diss them, tell them, when I see you in the Magnolia, we gonna show you that we them soldiers. We them. I ain't gonna lie, some of them Turks on Boy Turk said, what he said? Shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, Turk. Then what was the other one? What's the one he said, the love? What he said? The love. What? He said, I forgot. You know. Then he said, when he got out of jail, he said, they ain't even come holler at him. That cold ain't it, Turk? That would, man, come on, bro. But you did go on Drink Champ, though. You did go on Drink Champ and this baby, you know, on that. You know, I know you were saying it like, I mean, what you went and said that baby was stunting and buying y'all fake jewelry. Boy, and then y'all know better than to go on Nori. Boy, you know better. Boy, Nori gonna be steady handing you a drink, boy. Get you to talking, get you to saying all kinds of stuff. Boy, and when he first came on, It was crucial, boy. He be on there, then he steady talking. I be like, God, man, let the man talk, Nori. But he be talking so much that they be start talking about all kind of. I be, ooh, look what he doing. He got these people talking about all kind of. I think the first person who came on there and kind of slowed that down was Snoop. Snoop was like, Snoop don't, Snoop be thinking. But look how he got all that stuff started about the Nas and the Tupac thing. He made a thing. He made a video. He made a comment about what happened with Tupac and Nas, and then said this and this, and then said, yeah, when Tupac walked off, he said, yeah, I punked him, and all that. See, really, and that's kind of like stuff that demands responses. And see, and then it always gonna stem back to you. See, that be smart stuff. That be smart thinking. It's like you keep your name in the algorithm. That's all that is that your name, like right now, my name will go as far as this, but now if OG Murder was to hear something I said and then put my name on his title, see, then the algorithm picking up most stuff that's concerning me. And after that, it started, man, you know how it works. Anyway, y'all have a good day. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.